Hello again everyone and welcome back to Skyrim. We are back here in Red Eagle Ascent with our good friends Janassa and Serana. We are going to carry on up this ascent and see where it takes us. So this is a very Forsworn heavy cave, like I think we have all already realised. We have a trap that's been set for us. I don't think it's going to catch us at all, but... Oh, there's a bear trap as well. Wow, they have lined this place with traps, haven't they? Whatever they're defending, they're taking it pretty seriously. Which is a bit suspicious, isn't it? I don't know. Like, I don't think the... Just picked up a Forsworn board. Did not want that at all. I don't know. I don't think the Forsworn are the kind to generally like lace a load of traps like this. God damn it, Janassa, why? Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something that they would do, you know? If it was like bandits, oh, that was nice. If it was like bandits stuff, you know, maybe even like vampires and stuff, I would probably understand it more. But I don't know. I just don't picture the Forsworn as being sort of trap layers. But then again, I could be very, very wrong there. Maybe the Forsworn actually do it more than most. It looks like we're heading into more dwarven, not dwarven, Nordic ruin territory here. It's giving me more Barrow vibes now, you know. So this is Red Eagle Redoubt through here. I don't know if this is another exterior area or. Oh, it actually is. Ah, brilliant. Okay. So this is the top end of the locale, which means we can carry on going up here.
Who's there?
And we have more Forsworn, which I'm hoping we'll be able to take care of. Yeah, we took care of them very, very simply. Nice. Now, this is where it gets a bit tricky. I mean, we have a lot of lockpicks, so let's try and make good use of them, right? We can still do it. Genuinely, we can still do it. All we have to do is just be calm, patient, just like that. And then our lockpick increases, and all of a sudden, before you know it, we'll be a much higher level, and then we will be able to pick our locks once more. Which is a day that I'm very much looking forward to. Right, so let's carry up the ascent. No doubt there is something waiting for us at the top. There's definitely a tower of some description. Probably some other stuff as well. More Forsworn just charging down the hill at us right now. Yeah, probably gonna best engage in these guys in melee combat. Yeah, they're not the most hardiest of enemies, the Forsworn, despite them essentially sending berserkers at us, like I say, with dual axes. Why'd you hide? Honestly, like, you may as well try and fight back, because ultimately, the same thing's going to happen. Come on. That is going to happen. That you are going to get skewered. Pretty badly. With Torment. Oh well, we have lost our sense of surprise here, so... Nice. Right, Forsworn, we're looking good there. Amethyst, nice. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely another big Forsworn encampment. We are coming across a lot of them. Like, I know this is a more sort of woodlandy area compared to others, but still there is a pretty dramatic amount of Forsworn here. What am I even? Oh, Janassa busted out the Inwar. She means business. Nope. Oh, there's more. There's more. And she's dead. Yeah, good. Okay, let me grab the stuff from her corpse if we can. Last Dagger's always a nice one to sell. Reality and Other Falsehoods, that's probably another magic skill book. Probably maybe Illusion. I could see that be a... That's a very illusion-y sounding name, isn't it?
Who's there?
Looks like we've got another Forsworn. We certainly do. Nice. Good times. Okay, let's try and get this one open then. It doesn't even like start in the correct location anymore either, so it makes it even harder. Still so diminishing. Nice. So this is definitely going to be a go back and sell job after we're done here, I think, because we're almost full. We definitely need to recatalog our things as well, but I'll try and do that in between episodes, because that will probably take quite a while. But we'll try and keep as much of the useful stuff on us as we can. Now, how does one get to the top of here? Do you have to go all the way around? That we do, I think. Yeah, we do. And there is another Forsworn. So it says forager. What on earth are these guys foraging? I've never seen any of these guys forage before. I'm slightly dubious about them. So we are right at the top end of our carry limit now.
Oh well, must have run off.
Oh no! Why? Fuck. Why am I so, like, cautious in my healing? Like, I've got about 139 healing potions lying around somewhere. And despite that, I'm like, no, I'm going to wait till I have 2 HP left before I even try and heal. Like, there was no need for me to push my health as far as I did there. And hell, I paid for it. I big time paid for it. There's nothing else that can really be said there. We fucked up, didn't we? We definitely fucked up. So we'll have to make our way back to the top of this ascent now, to the towers. And once again take on that Briarheart, and here comes the horde of Forsworn once again. Pretty much replicating their same strategies as before. And again, not really... They don't really challenge you, the Forsworn enemies generally, apart from the Briarhearts, who are actually quite handy. Yeah, the Forsworn guys are just starting to run away now. Like, that's the level of mismatching going on here. But, the only one that doesn't run away... Well, this guy's not running away, to be fair to him, but... yeah. He probably should have done, to be honest, shouldn't he? I don't think he was served well at all by trying to fight us. Nothing too exciting there. Nothing too exciting over there, either. I mean, there's definitely something that we haven't picked up compared to last time, because we're still quite below our carry weight, so... We'll probably find it in a second. It's probably up here, because it should have the same loot as it did beforehand, as the area hasn't been reloaded or anything for a while. So one more dead forager and another one. Good times. Very efficient with our bow there. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's the annoying mage. I do not like the mages. Those, like, slow-moving spheres are actually quite terrifying. Like, you wouldn't think, but the amount of damage that they do, god damn, it's a lot. It's a lot. Dwarven dagger there. Ah, there was an axe on here, wasn't there, which we took last time. That one. Oh, it's a mace. Eh. Oh, no! We have to pick the chest again. It's a disaster. Come on, we can do it. The lockpicks do seem to last longer than they were, like when we were first lockpicking to begin with, it close at the start of the game. But I could just be imagining it. This is the problem as well, though. It's near enough just the hard right. That's that one actually. That was actually easier than I probably made it. We're carrying too much to be able to run now. I'll put the dagger back. The Hargravens. Not the Hagravens. The Hargravens. You gotta really hit that A. Okay, now we've got to take out this guy, these guys up here. Is this just the Briarheart left, or is there more? I can't remember now. Oh, there is a Forager. There's definitely a Briarheart. And he's stood there, on his little throne, trying to be a Giga Chad. If we change to Ice form...
Damn you!
We just caught him, and we get Torment out. Him with the that might have been because he was in the frozen space, but it doesn't matter now. We just skewered him. Red Eagle's Fury is a unique sword. Burns the target for 6 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. So I mean, overall it's a pretty low power sword, but it's still a unique one. So we'll take it, and that is actually also, that might be a quest item as well. It is. That's a quest item for someone. I don't know who, but it's a quest item. Red Eagle's Right as well. Unlock the secret of Red Eagle's tomb. Okay, so we found a quest. Having bathed the blade in human blood, present it at Rebel's cairn together with your sacrifice and intone. Lord Red Eagle, Ancient One, first and foremost among Reachmen, heed the call of your people. Still we fight for freedom. Still our blades are dark with blood. Turn your gaze upon us and grant us your blessing anew. I renew the ancient covenant. When at last our lands are free, we shall return your sword of victory in hand. Then arise, O Great One, from your honoured tomb. Reclaim thy stolen throne. Rule over us, High Lord of the Reach, forevermore. Right. Not gonna lie, whatever kind of dark ritual that was, not a fan. Oh, that's a nice shield. That's a really nice shield. Can I swap anything out for that? That Elven Mace. Take that shield. Nice. Ah, this is the Legend of Red Eagle. Oh, might as well give this a read. This tale was transcribed from the memory of Clarice Vian, student of Winterhold. Elements of the legend suggest a date, c. 1E 1030, those with any oral tradition, much of it is likely a later anachronism. Curiously, stories of a similar king and his legendary blade appear in the other ancient myths of the Reach. Long ago, a child was born in the Sundered Hills. They named him Fowlin, which means Red Eagle in the Song of the Reach, for the screeching bird call that greeted his birth, and the crimson blooms on the autumn hills. Thus began his legend, Reach child born under auspicious skies, his very name the colour of blood. 10 kings ruled the Reach in those days, and though men were free, the people were scattered and warred amongst themselves. The augurs foresaw the boy's destiny, a warrior without peer, first and foremost Lord of the Reach, chosen to unite all under his name. Fowlin grew in years and strength, and it seemed the prophecy would be fulfilled. The banner of the Red Eagle was raised along the cliffs of the Reach, and his people prospered. Then came Hestra, Empress of the South, riding to war. One by one the kings stood before her. One by one they fell aside, bending knee in imperial bargains or slaughtered on the battlefield. Her legions came at last to the Sundered Hills, and the envoys were sent to bargain for their surrender. Fowlin refused to yield the freedom of his people, but the elders were afraid, cast him out and accepted the imperial yoke. Thus was stolen by the foreign invaders his land, his people, his very name. In the years that followed, Red Eagle became known as the untamed spirit of the Reach, unbowed, unbroken, stained by the blood of his foes. He gathered loyal Reachmen to himself, those who clung to the old ways, who yearned for freedom and forged a new nation. Together they fell upon the occupiers and the traitors by night, disappearing into the cliffs and caves each morn, evading capture. It was not enough for every Imperial patrol and garrison they wiped out, yet more seemed to march in the green south to replace them. One night under a cloud-choked sky, the men of the Red Eagle warmed themselves over damp fires and smouldering moss. A huddled, shambling figure came to them, cloaked in rags, face cowled. Though his men mocked and cast stones at the stranger, Fowlin sensed something and beckoned. The cowl was thrown back in the dim light, and she revealed herself to be one of the ancient and venerable hag-ravens. She offered power for a price, and a pact was made. Thus was brokered to the witch. His heart, his will, his humanity. From that day forth, his was a spirit of vengeance, pitiless and beyond remorse. The rebels grew in strength and numbers, and none could stand against them. Fowlin's eyes burned coldly in those days, black opals reflecting a mind not entirely his own. 2 years passed, and the foreigners were all but driven from the Reach. Such peace could not last, however, and a great host fell upon them, a swift army of invaders unlike any before. For a fortnight, Hestra's generals laid siege to Red Eagle's stronghold till he himself came forth for battle, alone and robed in nothing but his righteous fury. 1,000 foreigners fell before his flaming sword, and the enemy was routed. Yet when night fell, so too did he. The warriors who came to him said Fowlin's eyes were clear again on that final night. He was taken to the place prepared for him, a tomb hidden deep within the rock. With his remaining strength, he presented his sword to his people and swore an oath. Fight on, and when at last the Reach is free, his blade should be returned, that he might rise and lead them again. Thus was given for his people his life, his dream, his sword. When every debt is repaid in blood, these he shall reclaim once more. That's a beautiful tale, that is. I actually really enjoyed that. So the Forsworn really are pretty much, in a sense, the more tribal Stormcloaks. Not really, but you know what I mean. Like, they also wanted their lands to themselves. You know, they refuted imperial control. They just didn't want foreigners taking control of them, and they fought back. But ultimately, it wasn't enough. Yeah, that's interesting. That. Okay, so let's try and unlock the spirit of Red Eagle's tomb, which I'm going to assume is somewhere nearby. Yeah, it's very close. It's in Revel's Cairn, which is just to the southeast of here, so we'll try and clear out this place shortly. For now, though, we obviously do know this place is here, some of the towers. So let's check out the tower. Ooh. Oh no, we have the tower key, that's fine. Another Legend of Red Eagle there. And a beautiful legend it is, like I say. It was a very, very intriguing story, that. Ooh. Can we lower that bridge, by any chance? Or is that not a thing we can accomplish right now? Oh, there's a chain. And there's a chest here. Novice lock should be fine. Yeah, it is. Good stuff. Diamonds and gold. Happy days. Yep. Nothing over here. Yep. Nope. We missed the jump. We missed the jump pretty badly there. And there is nothing here either. Okay, cool. So this is that. These are the towers pretty much cleared. So we can probably head back now to a city of some description if we can find it. Go on Whiterun again. Whiterun's always a solid option. We have plenty of merchants available to us in Whiterun, ones that we didn't even use last time. Although one thing that Whiterun does have as a big problem is the fact that Nazim exists, which is not the ideal sort of status, in my opinion. But you know, what do I know? What do I know? So we're gonna sleep for 9 hours, which I don't actually think is enough to get the shops open. Now that I look at it, so we might have to just wait for a couple of hours after that. Yeah, I think we will. Just a couple of hours. Just a couple. There we go. Happy days. So we'll go to Whiterun Main and let's start selling, shall we? Once again, Drunken Huntsman.
Hello, friend.
Elrindir.
Take a look.
My good man. Once again, I will resupply my supply of ebony arrows and Ebony Greatsword. Yep, get rid of that. Last dagger, we'll leave that to last. Steel sword diminishing. Zephyr, we need to store away, actually, I just remembered, because Janassa doesn't actually need it. Dwarven helmet. Yeah, get rid of that. Ah, the Orcish plate armor, of course. Probably a thing we can actually put in back in Hendrheim as well, so we're not going to sell that for now. Yeah, I think all the stuff here we're really just going to put away, aren't we? I think so. Do we need any of the amulets, really? Like, I don't necessarily... I mean, the Zenithar one we probably could just wear every so often, but sell one of the amulets of Talos, and we'll sell the amulet of Mara as well. Again, if we do ever feel the need to or require one, we can definitely get one from somewhere. You know, it's almost guaranteed we'll be able to get one from somewhere. Although probably might be an idea to put them away in a chest, all things considered.
Welcome to...
So,
blades,
yeah.
helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
So once again, miscellaneous is something that we can probably focus on here. We'll sell our 6 grand soul gems, so they'll be taken. Welkin, fucking store the Welkin one away. Stop hoarding the damn thing, Drake. You don't need it. You do not need it at all. Coprononic circlets, yes. Circlets are... I don't need 2 sets of this, actually. So I'll sell that one. And I'll just get rid of 1 more circlet as well. Good stuff.
Good doing business with you.
And you, Ulfbeth. And we shall once again return to Hendrheim. And we can, yeah, store our items. And I mean store a lot of items. Probably a good... I mean, I imagine just putting them in here. Although I feel like with the fact that most of our stuff is probably in one of our other houses, it might be better to not put them in Hendrheim. The Orcish plate armor, that needs to go here. Well, it doesn't need to, but it will. There you go. 1 set of Orcish plate armor right there. And the bow, Zephyr, wherever that may be. I'm not actually sure it's going to have a good space for it, really, to be honest. As these are all unique items, like sort of Daedric artifacts, which you can put on those plaques. So it's tough to display them here sometimes, isn't it? If you look at it. So I think we'll put Zephyr with the melee weapons. Oh, you can't. I don't think. Oh no, you can. I just can't actually interact with that last weapon rack slot for some reason. The weapon racks are a little bit busted, aren't they? Like just slightly. But that's fine though. Like I say, as long as we have gotten rid of a load of stuff. Okay, so before the next episode, I will head back to my other house, and I shall store a load of items away in there, the stuff that we don't really need for the time being, and at least I know there. If we need anything, we can go back there. So for now, we shall end this episode here, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, then please do like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I shall catch you in the next episode of Skyrim. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye.